Okay.
Alright.
Just waiting a bit. Hopefully, we're live.
Alright.
Alright, sorry for that, everyone, but we are back in Abstraction Cup. Back for more action, Femternus and some random chicken bread. C12 versus C21. You swap the numbers around, you literally just get two sides of the same coin, as we could see. Team Red here is comprised of some upcoming tournament players here, whereas Chicken Bread is comprised of Fear and the likes of J-Li. So very strong veteran team that we got that somehow in the middle seeds. I'm your host, Epic Man 2, joined by Nightkore. How's it going?
I am doing great, Epic Man, and what a matchup we have today. C12 versus C21. You might think, oh, these just some ordinary high-seeded teams? No, they're not. On the side of Chicken Bread, we have Fire and J-Li, two very prominent, well-respected in the tournament scene, and we also have Eternius and Satora, who are both also really strong players in their own regard. I do believe Satora is 5th and 4th in the US, and Eternus is 2nd. So
Bro,
Fire is first in their country as well. And actually, it's a fun fact: all these players are in Act in the clan, which like Act is full of really strong mania players as well. So
yeah.
Sit back, relax. This is gonna be a very good match.
I know that for a fact because I'm literally in the same clan as well, despite not being as much of a strong player as they are in comparison. But that said, this is the second Act friendly fire match that we got after what we had seen between the likes of the lowest nickname, New Dragon, and Lost in Diarrhea as well. So this is going to be insane. No one's even using the main channel anymore, bro. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, the main channel's overrated.
Honestly, true. Let's shine a light on these underrated Twitch streamers. Shout out to Mid-Red.
Yeah.
We all love Mid-Red in this household.
Let's go Mid-Red.
Let's go.
I gotta see the link to the stream actually, because I need to see it. But anyways, this makes me very happy. Fear has a Chinatsu banner, and we have Satori as a Wuguri banner, which they're both banger romances. So I have big respect for that.
Indeed. Sorry, I'm just dealing with this thing. Could we get the IRC chat up real quick?
Is the stream still up?
Yeah, the stream is still up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyways, that said, from what it looks like, Riceful and L1 will be getting the bans here from both sides of this match.
Alright. So Rice Warp banned on the side of Chicken Bread, Rice 2 protected on the side of Chicken Bread. And looks like LN1 banned on the side of Femternus. So could this be a Rice versus LN matchup? I'm not 100% sure. We have seen last time which we thought was the Rice versus LN matchup, but we have seen both teams dip into other picks. So let me have a quick browse.
There isn't really much to take a look at, considering that I can't see the chat from here. So all I'm staring at is just squiggly lines in the background underneath all the maps we got here.
Oh, that's
Although
awesome.
it looks nice. I like the design.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we'll just have to wait.
Yep. It's time to play the waiting game. Oh, all right. This is lovely. Oh wait, what the heck? Wait,
Oh, we're
Rise
back.
2 happened. What? We are
Yes, I'm back.
1-0. Oh my! What? We just missed an entire map, and now 98 points of a difference as well. Are you serious?
God damn.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Right.
Bro, okay, for the 10 or so people that are in the Twitch chat right now, just take a look at this MP link. Nightkore just took Rise 2 by 98 points against Fear. Less than 100 points. We literally saw that earlier today as well. Oh my days. Distract Cup.
Well, if this is a sign for how close this match will be, then it's gonna be something. I'll say that much.
I'm crying, bro. And Hybrid 1 right after that as well is going to be... Okay. Definitely a bit of an interesting choice to follow up with as well. As J-Light is going to be the one running through this in the favor of Chicken Bread. It is currently 1-0 in favor of Femternus and some randoms. So there isn't really much information that I have about Nightkore and their capabilities within some of these more Ellen-biased hybrids, I guess, since this isn't really conventional by most certain means. But it's going to be interesting to see.
Oh, 100%. Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you.
There we go.
Gotta make it known, mates.
Let's go. Okay. Here we are. Into Hybrid 1. This is gonna be Femternus' pick. I do believe the score is also incorrect. I do believe let me quickly look. I do believe Red should have 1 point. Chicken Bread should have none. So that's actually a break point as well inside of Femternus. So let's just see how the rest of this pick will go. Again,
Yeah.
Hybrid 1, very flowy, very streamy. You know this. You know the deal. Like, it is very swing oriented. Contains good Feudal shields as well. And looking at this, Nightkore is all going to be leading by 300 points.
Yeah, indeed. Going into like almost a halfway mark of the map, this map is actually really close right now somehow. That's scary to imagine with the fact that this is C12 versus C21 that we're seeing here, and somehow both freaking Nightkore just had to set a strong impression for this match already, and we're just seeing that carry on going into this map, which is even scarier because this is so much harder to actually act in the likes of Unhappy Refrain.
Absolutely. Like, both these players have been holding on so well. Like, even with all the flams, all the scattered releases just rolling down, and even some reverse shields too. Like, this... Like, the fact that both these players are just not dropping any accuracy at all. Is that a client miss? I think that was client miss.
It probably was, I think.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Oh, never mind, it was. As soon as I say it. Okay, that was client miss. Would have been a pretty climactic miss, I would say. But
Yeah, exactly.
still holding on. We got the guitar solo where the streams are going to be kicking in a bit more. and the score is not bulging at all.
The score is just rock solid, and it even with the small bias in the favor of Satora, even a few misjudgments can quite literally swing things over. While the song is literally in swing room, this is probably the hardest aspect of it that a lot of players just have to master going into this, and that's probably the main choke point for a lot of teams as well. Just going into a map like this, which has actually been fairly popular, which is really diverting my expectations for the matches we've been having here, and only 1,000 points in the favor of Satora. It's the biggest we've seen so far. No, how? Oh my god.
The biggest score difference is only 1,600 is like a 2022 actually. 4 years ago.
2022.
Oh my
years
god.
ago.
The same 200 game. It was just the MA on the side of the tour that got them the win. So now they have their own pick and they have a breakpoint. So they have a pretty nice advantage up their sleeve. So now, what will Chicken Bread go into? What would you think?
I mean, for Chicken Bread, I think just riding off of the likes of Rice 2, they had a pretty good response overall when it came to both of the maps that we had so far. Even if it resulted in points for the likes of Femternus and some random, they were very close ones at that. So at this point, it's very risky to just like go into anything, albeit it's pretty much anyone's game. If it does come down to even just a millisecond of differentials, that Chicken Bread's just gonna have to somehow trajectorize when it goes into this match. Rise Free or Hybrid 2 might be decent options, but at the same time, this is just a shot in the dark.
I'm really scared to see what they go for. And it's gonna be Ellen Free.
Wow. Okay. This just makes it even better. It's the shortest. It's literally like the closest you can go to Hybrid 1 in the Ellen category, but it's a lot shorter. It's like almost half the length. Like only 2 minutes of length at that. That's all you need for algorithm here.
Okay. Let's go back on to topic. Instead of just being speechless this entire time. Okay.
Yeah.
Ellen Free. Shortest of the LNs. Also means it's probably one of the most brutal. Because unlike the other maps, which are pretty longer, running this in this is gonna be not so great. But just seeing the consistency on both these players, you could tell that misses are gonna be very uncommon. And I think it probably will come down to 300 count as it did like last time, or maybe even to 200 or something, because this map is brutal. Like, it is very vocal dumpy, and you do have to speed up, and you have the BPM change near the end as well, which, if you're not ready, can catch you out.
Indeed, this is basically one of the things that a lot of players just need to always take into account when it comes to Ellen Free. Like, yes, this is perhaps going to be one of the more popular Ellen picks, but the issue here is that despite that, it's the shortest one, and it packs a strong punch to the nose with how it approaches parrying and dump patterns at that. With a lot of these dump patterns that are literally just slammed grace everywhere, no one has a clear advantage on this. Sator just has a very small bias by a few hundred points, but we see glimpses of hope for J-Lie on this one, as this is Sator's third map as well. So they're going to have to be forced to switch over and give the torch to Femternus once this pick is done.
And here we are, heading into the Ki. Gonna be pretty casual now, just having a lot more of those free no-con streams of LNs. Good few of those scatters and flans. Both are still holding on pretty well, but this is only the appetizer of what to expect. And here we are. The BPM is going to increase ever so slightly. Going to ramp up. Will both players still actually hold on? The UR on the side of J-Light is a bit bigger. So I think that gives a slight advantage over towards Satora. And now with very small amounts of map left, this is just going to be the victory lap essentially. If you're able to handle onto the first Ki, then this should just be your victory lap essentially. But anything can still happen. Only a 1,000, 2,000 score difference.
You're not missed.
Will anything happen? It doesn't really
Oh
seem like the
no.
last few shields are heading down, and it looks like Satora is going to be taking this, making it 3-0.
Even 2,800 points for a map is evil. Like, I couldn't even put my words into perspective anymore. Just the fact that we have so many maps on the board, and the general like agreement is that each map is only less than 5,000 points apart. And it's literally been that way for many matches we've seen with some of the near top seeds and the mid seeds as well, which is genuinely some of the most insane things ever. And we're going into Rice 6 as well, the harder Rice pick out of everything else, and the most physical one as well. Femternus is going to be forced to play.
All right, Rice 6 is usually banned a lot. Like I think every match I cast in Rice 6 was out the equation. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how Rice 6 will go for these two teams. Though I feel like knowing Fire and Femternus, I feel like this would be a pick that would both be up their alley. And I feel like this would be very close. You can already even hear how the song sounds like this is gonna be something.
Yeah, this is the funniest song. Pretty much all the players will tell you that. Some of them are like, bro, I remember in like some of the matches from earlier on, there was like some people that plays. I remember New Dragon was saying about how he literally was like, he couldn't even rid his smile when it came to playing this map. It's just that insane. Lurk actually genuinely cooked with a song choice, and not to say that his song choice is genuinely bad, it's literally like goated. I mean, that's why we mapped Queens of the Stone Age together at one time, but it's like, oh my days, this song is genuinely the funniest thing ever.
God, I cannot wait to see how this turns out.
Indeed, yeah. As it is going to be, we are going to see Fear come in as well for this pick, as I was also actually no, that wasn't J-Light's first pick, that was their second. So Fear is going to break the cycle on top of that as well, give that extra momentum to Chicken Bread to try and maintain their current capacity, because so far they've been doing pretty good. Fear is definitely one of the stronger Rice players, and a really good choice to switch out on when it comes to the Rice maps, as we've seen from Rice 1.
And already here we go. Like, you're already seeing a lot of that broken jump stream with just a lot of those. I think they're 160, even some 1A rolls as well.
They're all like, the snaps are literally everywhere. There is no consistent snap whatsoever in the song.
Just try fighting the rhythm challenge. Like, everything is the rhythm in this scenario. Okay, here we are. Like, you just have all these broken jump streams, some of those flams as well. Like, it makes sense why a lot of people choose to ban this. Femternus did find a flurry of 300s heading into the break, but I think at this point, keeping your combo is going to be way more important.
Absolutely, yes. Especially at a point where this map only becomes denser as time goes on. The back of the chart is no joke whatsoever, as it's only 1,500 points in the favor of Fear, which is even small. The fact that this is literally the maximum score we're seeing from many teams going into this round is honestly one of the scariest things to imagine, and something that you would not be able to predict in, like, what, years of this game having history. As we go to the final four, Femternus to the best of myth! Oh, no!
All it takes now is Fire to just thrive on that and just get through the ending. It's still going to ramp up in difficulty. More of the jumps are just getting thrown in. More of those bursts. Femternus is going to find another drop, which I think that's going to be it. Fire's got the victory.
No more.
Fire is just going to run through that victory lap and going to be taking their first point, preventing that clean sweep.
994K just about for the favor of Fear, and the ratios of both players are actually so close. It's only a difference of 18 perfects. The only issue is the misjudgments, Because all that Fear had was one bad, but that is not enough to equate that of the 4 greats and 2 misses that the Femternus had. Or at least, for their favor, because now that's the first ever point that Chicken Bread got, and it's a break point as well. They're going to be in the driver's seat for this next pick. What do you think they can go for from here? Sorry?
Well, I think if they want to keep on the roll of picking technical, like, I already know from Mini World Cup, and even this tournament as well, that Fire is a really strong player when it comes to Rice, especially tech. So maybe if they want to jump into maybe Rice 5, or even Hybrid 3, I would probably go for one of those two.
Absolutely. I mean, especially with the Rice category, there's still a lot you can choose from. It's just that trying to narrow down the options from here is definitely going to be a bit of a tall task to ask for, as you got, you got the likes of Rice 3. That's basically the closest you could go to Rice 2 afterwards, and basically it's Korjak's sister. Then you have Side by Side, which is basically the more dumpery one. Arguably closer to Lap, but it's a lot smoother, and actually has, snaps. It actually has rhythm.
Because I ain't got rhythm.
No, I ain't got rhythm. They go Rice 1. Okay.
Right, Rice 1. Well, I guess it makes sense because how close Rice 2 was.
Sure.
But again, as well, that stream aspect as well. I think maybe Fire might be able to get this pick just get the pick, get the money, and run away with it.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, Super Rotation is definitely one of those maps where it's like, it's very bursty in nature. It's very inconsistent in terms of how it actually addresses speed patterns, and it's usually very based on the sounds of the song itself that actually warrants it, and warrants the dump for that matter as well. So it isn't really inherently as conventional as most speed picks are when it comes to these kinds of tournaments these days. But it's denser because of the jumps that it incorporates in the middle of these burst patterns as well. So that just makes it all the more harder, while this would basically just be around 250-ish BPM, 255 to be precise.
Yep, and it's the BPM that I feel like both these players are going to be pretty comfortable with. And I'm expecting this to go really close, to be honest, as well.
Yeah. There's just a lot that you can unpack here, really, and especially with the information that we have about both these players. Look at the middle. Look like
Iz just took a 4.
Bro, there's 0 points. 0 difference. There's no bar. There's no Dr. Mario pill at all, as I usually like to say.
The bar is just a paid actor, essentially. Okay, here we are. Into the drop now, so maybe the accuracy will stabilize a bit more. Survival of the fittest now heading in here. You're seeing a lot of those 1-6 streams and a lot of those split frills, accompanied by the jump stream as well, is still going to the war, but Satora is still holding on to that 99.97, while Fear is dropping a small bit, going down to that 99.92 after the first drop. But this map is 3 minutes long. All it takes is for Satora to drop a 200 and Fire will be back. But as I say that, it actually happens the other way, as Fire drops a 200 themselves, which against the metronome as Satora, you kind of want to be min-maxing your PA, essentially.
Yeah, precisely. Especially with a map that's quote-unquote easier than the rest of the pool. These patterns are so much lighter in speed than all the other patterns are. And at least arguably, this is closer to the likes of Lilac Slumber's difficulty from last round. Only just that it's half a minute shorter and has a lot of these jumps that are in the middle of these stream bursts as well. So that just makes things a little harder for Random 32, just because of the nerve control that you're gonna have when you're facing, someone that's as good as accuracy as you are, essentially.
Oh, absolutely. And even just looking at this, Fire's got their accuracy back up to 99.92. But will they be able to thrive off the final drop, as they have found another 200 going into the final drop?
Oh.
But the question is, will they be able to hold on? They have found a
What?
Satora! That is nasty. That was a nasty early drop. And it
Wait,
just
no, that
it
was
fired
quiet.
the lead.
Was that quiet?
fine?
There's no.
I don't think it was fine. No, that wasn't fine. Oh, it
That was a very unrealistic one. I was about to say, like, how does a guy like get 20,000 points immediately? Oh my god! I was about to say, no.
Okay, we're back.
Oh,
Imagine if a
no.
miss does happen. But knowing these players, they will not drop at all. I feel 999, funny number, 46, 106. That insane performance from both players.
Bro, the fact that if it even wasn't for the 2 Grids of Fear God, the fact that it was off by an entire 50 perfects is... What the... I genuinely want to swear right now. What even is this? Match point for Femternus and some random C12. I do not know how Chicken Bread did not get a second point, but now they have some. They're forced to win like 2 breakpoints if they want to force a tiebreaker now, because they still have the momentum. It's just carrying it over some of the next picks that's gonna be the real question here.
All right, Femternus and some random heading into the last pick. Unfortunately, there's no Steely Dan here. I wish there was. I love Steely Dan, but
Bro, same. True.
in another tournament maybe, or any man pool, we'll see Steely Dan. But okay,
Bro,
race
honestly,
5.
I would love for someone to actually map, what's this one song called? Deegan Blues or something? That would be a really cool map. I could probably map it at one point, but speaking of which, the Steely Dan mapper now, Mint, has actually been chosen, and it's Rise 5. Let's go.
Let's go. Side by side in race 5, another technical pick. And is it tech?
This is Dump
it's
Tech.
Dump Tech. Ah,
Dump. Yep.
all right. You seen BY? You know, BY may got us a day. So I think this is got us a day, but not by Mint, and instead it's a different song.
Indeed, yeah, this is literally from the soundtrack of Sweet Home. It's just one K-drama that exists out there. So technically, there's 2 K-pop songs in this tournament map pool. The only issue is that this one doesn't have female vocals, which is why people are attracted to K-pop anyways, arguably.
Alright, here we are. Femternus hoping to close out with the song. Trying to close out the match. So the question is, will they, or will Fire be able to thrive and take down Satora for this pick?
Only one way to see. When it comes to chicken bread, you always gotta cook it. And what's inside the oven? It's always fire. Fire needs to bring out and needs to light up that torch if they want to be able to bring back some points where it's gonna matter a lot. You get a lot of brain patterns going into the intro of this map. This map does not pack any punches and does not hold the arm for even less than a second when it's throwing at anyone. Even if 1,000 points remain in the favor of Satora for the time being, this is a very slim advantage that they have going past the first quarter, where there's going to be so many choke points to watch out for throughout this match.
Also as well, this is 2 minutes and 50 seconds long. Also fun fact, this is also 250 BPM. So it does have that similarity between it. So this is actually used in Tournament 3.0 plus 1 as well.
Yeah.
So this map is very flowy and pretty angry as well. So I guess just follow the vocals and you'll be okay. But will your fingers and your physicality be able to keep up? That's going to be a bit on the side of Fire, which is not going to help in their situation, especially being behind in accuracy in general.
Exactly. Definitely one of the worst things you can ask for if you are fire here right in this very instant, or fear, however you pronounce it. It's probably a double entendre, but I can't really tell from here. 3,500 points are remaining in the favor State Tour. Even going into the next burst where you just don't have much to hit besides from these occasional bursts, it's just you have so much to look out for, and it's just trying to remain consistent all throughout these patterns that you are just thrown at you.
Oh, that's climbed. That's be climbed. I saw like 100 dropped on the side as well from Satora. That has to be climbed.
Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom.
And this climb is pretty funny today. Okay, here we are. Stabilized again. That 100 also was not dropped by fire. So
lovely.
Here we are heading into the final KI with a 3,000 score difference. Anything can still happen. It is going to be kind of the same as last time. Both players hitting that big 250 stream burst very well. And here we are. Anything can still happen. Will Femternus close this match out? Or will Fire get that burst and be able to catch back up? Doesn't seem like it. Getting with that closing trill. 996.9 against the 993 to close this out with a V1 double S. Even if the misjudgments didn't happen on the side of Fire, that still would have went over to, say, Tora, giving this a 5-1, but a very close 5-1 victory for Femternus.
Yeah, and a really strong victory for Femternus and some random to take as well. On top of that, as we are now past the round of 32 almost. We still have so many matches to go through, but even then, there's so many matches that are happening everywhere. Well, we're only halfway through Saturday's block of matches. We have, we have 2 matches happening in the next hour, and alternatively on Russia's stream, we have Onto My versus Frog, which is currently free all right now. So I think it'd be safe to say we can do a bit of a raid onto that stream, as it's also looking just as neck and neck as some of these other matches have been for ages, and it's probably not going to get off that pace as well.
Oh yeah, we have to jump over there. It is way too close to comfort, it seems like, over there right now.
Oh yeah, bro. 3-all. This is the next match that has the potential to go tiebreaker. It's insane. There's only 2 picks that are really left, but that said, I don't really have much else to say here on that matter either. So I think it's safe to say that we can close the stream off. This was a bit of a quick one. Quicker than I was anticipating at first, but quick enough that we can still enjoy some other potential really good matches that we got as well at the same time.
Oh, yep, 100%. So, I think that's going to be it for us, unless you have anything else you want to say before we sign out, Epic Man.
For me personally, I don't really have anything else to say for the time being. I think this was a good match. Really good potential showing from both players on the board, as, it is unfortunate to see that chicken bread is going to be knocked down into the losers bracket as well, and they're going to be facing some crazy teams down there. I think the fact that we're getting so many good teams in the losers bracket now is genuinely so insane, because we have chicken bread up against We Are Mom Baby Boys for round of 16.
Yep, just like that. Yes, we can head out and we can raid the other channel.
Oh yeah, let's go. Bring it on. Let's all visit, shall we? Anyways, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. We will catch you all later. This has been Epic Man 2 and Nightkore. Thank you all for joining. Catch you later. Have a good day and enjoy.
Goodbye.